Welcome into HouseOfSparky.com. I'm Bailey O'Carroll here, joined by Josiah, Destin, and Matthew Tonnis. Guys, ASU, a pretty dominant win against Northern Arizona, to say the least. Josiah, does this win have any meaning for this team later on?
I'm not sure about that, but it is a W, and this team does really feel like they're in a very solid, very good place. I think Bobby and Shannon Evans both said we're in a very good place right now, beating San Diego State, not getting too high, too hyped over that win, and coming out and just really handling business. That's what the Sun Devils did tonight. I'd say it's a very business-like win.
A go-to win, I guess you could call it. Now, Matthew, let's talk about a guy who maybe didn't make the biggest impact on the scoring stat line, but he had some pretty other big impactful plays. He took 4 charges among a slew of other pretty important stats away from the ball. Did you expect this kind of performance out of him? What do you think that this means?
Yeah, I think Remy Martin, I didn't expect him to have the kind of impact he's having already, just as the fourth guard behind 3 seniors, but he's really exceeded and lived to expectations, depending on where you were. I don't think anyone had him making this big an impact outside of this just all-around scoring defense. He's really an energy guy that's brought this level of intensity on defense up, and having a guy like him on the floor alongside those senior leaders really brings the effort level that much higher and can really pay dividends down the road for this team.
And guys, I want to get both of your answers and feedback on this one. Did you guys think that Daquan and Romello would kind of come in and have this much fire and this much passion?
Man, I mean, I knew that they would be huge coming in forward, especially ASU lacking that front court last season. But really, Daquan has been maybe more surprising. So he had his first double-double tonight. He's had double digits in every single game. I mean, he's looking great out there, and he's really dependable for the Sun Devils. There's only 7 players on this roster, guys, and every single one of them counts. Every scholarship players, excuse me, but every single one of them counts, and especially those 2 guys are really making a difference.
Yeah, I would say Daquan, you could see the potential in those numbers in some film from junior college, but it's hard to say how easily someone will transfer from a JUCO to the Pac-12. And they're not in conference competition yet, but so far he's looked like the transition to Division I is going to be too hard on him. I thought Romello White would be very good, and he's done nothing to quell that. He's just been very good down low in the post, offensively, defensively. He's a presence that ASU hasn't really had in the past few seasons.
All right, there's some potential for this team, definitely. We'll see if that continues on. They have their second game in 3 days coming up on Sunday. Be sure to tune back into HouseOfSparky.com for all of your ASU basketball needs. For Josiah, Destin, Matthew Tonnis, I'm Bailey O'Carroll. Thanks for watching.